What's up, guys? So, excuse me. Yesterday, I was out on the lake jet skiing, and I almost had a heart attack because I thought the jet ski trailer was attached to the van for a second. But basically, it was really fun. I won't lie. But one of the jet skis broke down on the lake, like the day before I came out there. So, I wasn't able to use that one, and that was the fun one, unfortunately. That was the one where you could actually do tricks. The other one, you can jump wakes, but you really shouldn't because it's not built for having impacts, super like crazy impacts. Oh, holy cow! My trunk's open. I'll be right back. Alright, we're good now. Hello? I just got a call for some reason. I've been getting so many calls lately. And they're all like those scam calls about like Medicare and whatever. But yeah. I got like spider webs all over me somehow. I don't know how. But either way, yesterday was really fun. I did catch a couple of really good wakes, and I recorded on the GoPro. So that footage I'm gonna check if I'm still recording real quick if you guys don't mind. Okay, yeah, we're good. Someone thinks there's a fucking school zone. Someone thinks they gotta follow the school zone speed limit when school's been out for 2 weeks. Sorry, I'm very frustrated about it because they're just not using their brains. Yeah, either way. It was very fun. Caught some really good wakes. I was recording with my GoPro. So, that was really cool. But yeah, unfortunately I did tear my hand open here and here too. So my hands are in pretty rough condition. Which just goes to show I was probably riding the jet ski a little too hard. But it was fun nonetheless. But yeah, I was following this boat, and they were creating massive wakes. Like, sorry guys here. I don't know why the stupid stand isn't wanting to cooperate right now, but either way, this boat was creating massive wakes. Like, legit, the wake was probably like 5 feet tall, at least. It was a massive wake. The boat wasn't that big itself. It was just kind of like a regular. It was like a regular boat, not like a pontoon. I don't know what you call it, but it wasn't like a speedboat or anything like that. But it was like just a regular old boat, like one of those triangles. It kind of looks like a mini yacht. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you have the vision in your mind at least. So either way, yeah. I was following that, and I was following that boat, and it was creating massive wakes, and so I signaled to them, and I was like, I'm gonna jump your wake, because I didn't want to be that guy that's kind of just going up behind and just jumping their wake. So I waved to them. I was like pointing back to their wake, and they were like, yeah, all good. And so I dropped back, and I turned really sharp straight into the wake and hit the gas, and I jumped. So the thing about the jet ski that I was riding in is it's around 1,000 pounds. It's one of those jet skis, it's not built for like tricks and stuff. It's built for like top end speed and whatever. So this thing goes like 60 miles an hour, but you can't really do too many tricks with it. But it's really fast, like insanely fast. So I kind of use that to my advantage, and I punched on the, because anyone who's driven jet ski, you guys know you control with it's almost like you would have brakes on a bike, but you control it like that's not like a motorbike where you have like the thing that you turn on, I don't know, the throttle that turns. It's a throttle that you squeeze. So excuse me, yeah. So either way, I hit that. I probably jumped like 10 feet far, like distance wise. Height wise, you can't really get super high on this jet ski just because it weighs so much, and with a fully loaded rider and fuel and everything, it's probably closer to 1,500 pounds than not. So by the way, I'm coming to my buddy's house to pick up some lifting straps. So yeah, either way, I probably jumped 10 feet distance wise, so that was really fun. But I did tear up my hands pretty good, unfortunately. So yeah, but I'm here and I'm gonna pick up the lifting straps because my hands are torn up. So I will see you guys for that first set of bench that we do. That's insane. Like, holy cow. That's probably the biggest news of the summer so far.
He's an adrenaline junkie.
Dude, screw the hantavirus, screw everything else. Mr. Nylon's getting fired is the funniest thing I've heard.
Yeah.
All right, so some kind of crazy news. One of my teachers got fired allegedly. So I'm not gonna say who, and I know the reason why, and I know who, but I'm obviously not gonna say that here online. But one of my teachers allegedly got fired, and a lot of people didn't like him, but I actually really liked him a lot, and that kind of sucks. I won't lie, to hear that he got fired, because he was such a nice person at heart, and people just misunderstood him, and people just had bad experiences with him, and I don't know. It's just kind of sucks, honestly. It really sucks to hear about that, because he enjoyed teaching, and you could tell, even though it didn't seem like he enjoyed teaching very much sometimes, you could tell that he actually enjoyed it, because there were a few moments where, you know, you could tell that all he was there to do was to make sure that his kids got a quality education. So yeah, that kind of sucks to hear about that. I really wish the best for him. He was never really a bad teacher. So just for a little context, I'm fairly certain he had autism, just because he kind of, you know, had a little trouble communicating with people. Maybe not autism. Maybe he had like ADHD or something. It's not, either way. I think there was a little something there, because he kind of had trouble communicating with people and understanding stuff, and like kind of like reading the room type deal, which isn't necessarily a problem, but a lot of people found his teaching style very hard to adapt to, and so a lot of people don't like him, and so he kind of developed this like reputation that, you know, he's a bad teacher and whatever, which is not the reason he got fired for. There's a different reason why he got fired. He didn't necessarily do anything wrong. Sorry guys, did not mean for that to fall down. He didn't necessarily do something wrong, but I think maybe it was a little bit of his disability kind of that caused, you know, the thing to happen, which is why he got fired. So you know, I think that was kind of maybe a little bit of what was behind the reason he got fired. Not saying that they fired him because of his disability, but his disability, it's not even a disability. Actually, like his thing caused him to have this habit, which was not necessarily, it's not a bad, like it wasn't harming anyone, but it was causing him to have this habit that ended up getting him fired, or allegedly this is why he got fired. And obviously this whole thing is alleged that he even got fired. Sorry. So it is obviously alleged that he got fired. I don't know. I've heard it from multiple people though, mainly like kids of teachers. So I think it's something that is true. But it's really sad because he was one of the nicest people I've ever met at heart, and he was oh my goodness, sorry guys. He was, he was one of those guys that I think personally was out there to try and make a difference in people's lives, and he just kind of struggled with how he, communicated that across to other people. So, yeah, I think he definitely did not deserve to get fired. At least for the reason that he got fired, allegedly. So, either way, that really sucks because I actually liked him a lot. He was not. His teaching style was not the easiest to learn with, but he gave life lessons and he gave like advice and stuff that was, not. It was coming from him. It meant something completely different coming from every other adult, because he never really like opened up about anything ever. So when he kind of opened up and like gave us advice and stuff, that really meant a lot because like you could tell that he was meaning it and he meant like good for it. Like he meant for us to take this advice and help us. So I don't know, kind of sucks to be honest. And obviously this could just not be true. It could be a total rumor, but I've heard it from 3 different students who are kids of teachers. So obviously I am taking it as fact. So yeah, but I will get inside and I will get showered up and everything because I haven't had a shower in a day. It's literally, actually it's been longer than that because the last time I had a shower was, actually, I haven't had a shower since Sunday night. Holy cow. And part of that's because I was out at the lake, and so I didn't want to shower and then get all dirty, but then I forgot to shower yesterday. So either way, yeah. But I haven't showered since Sunday night. That's brutal. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna get inside and get showered up for the first time in 2 days. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow's workout, which will be squat and bench.